Okay, so Michael Vick was released from prison today, and he got to go home where he's gonna serve the remainder of his prison term. I just wanted to talk about how I feel like Michael should be able to go back into the NFL. Now, this is my humble opinion. You may or may not agree with me, and that's fine. But I'm just saying. Reason number one, Michael Vick should be allowed to play in the NFL. The man has done his time. He went to jail. He lost all of his endorsements. He lost his $130 million contract. Okay? He had to pay for the care of the animals that were seized from his house. And he's working with the Humane Society for um, I guess they're doing a campaign on animal cruelty, which is great and beautiful. And he apologized publicly, and it was a heartfelt apology. Um, what more do you want from this man? You want him to lose his job as well, which he has lost his job. But the NFL will be very, very wrong for not allowing him to come back and giving him a chance. I mean, who knows? A team may or may not pick him up, and that's fine. But for the NFL to be like, oh, you can't play football anymore, that's wrong. Okay? Reason number two, there are NFL players who have done a lot worse than Michael Vick. Okay? Player number one, Ray Lewis. Now, I know you all remember that incident where he was involved in a fight with some rapper, and as a result, two people were killed. And he was indicted on murder charges. And I think he had a pretty good lawyer, and the lawyer was able to cop a plea deal for him in exchange for his testimony against other people that were involved. This man's action resulted in people being killed. Okay? Yet he still plays in the NFL. And all the NFL did was fine him $250,000. Now, to you and I, that's a lot of money. But to someone who makes millions upon millions of dollars every year, 250 G's, not so much. And there's Fitzy Pac-Man Jones, who's done a hell of a lot more than Michael Vick. And there's Leonard Little, who's convicted of killing someone because of driving drunk. And then he got caught driving drunk again, yet he's still on an NFL roster. You're going to tell me that you're not going to allow Michael Vick to come back in after he's done his punishment? He's sorry. He's not going to dogfight. He's not going to be involved in dogfighting again, okay? This man has been a fall from grace. Trust me. He has served his time, and he's received his punishment. I don't understand why the NFL would even be like, oh, we're not going to let him back in. Yeah, okay. And you let Ray Lewis and Pac-Man Jones and Leonard Little play. Come on now. Reason number three, Michael Vick has a chip on his shoulder, okay? And whatever team he ends up playing for, if the NFL allows him to play again, he's going to show up and he's going to show out. That man is not going to come into practice. He's not going to step out on that field and not show his talent, show the reason why he was granted a $130 million contract. Show him why he had endorsements from Nike and Coca-Cola and all of the major companies. He's going to show up and he's going to show out. And anybody would be dumb not to realize this. No, I don't think he should come back as a starter. Of course not. I think that he should come back as a second and third string quarterback. But whenever he gets his chance, he's gonna prove his point. He's gonna show that, hey, this is what happened to me. I made a mistake. I did my time. I served it. I'm a better man because of it. And I'm still Michael Vick, the NFL player. I'm still Michael Vick, who was going to lead the NFL Falcons to a Super Bowl championship. He was a great player, okay? You can't deny that. And I don't think that he would come back and just be mediocre, okay? So that's my point. Like I said, it's my humble opinion. You could agree, you could not agree. I'm not an Atlanta Falcons fan, okay? You know, I see a man who's extremely talented, who made a terrible mistake, who's done his time, but is still being punished for it. And I don't think that that's right. If you can let convicted murderers and drunks and criminals come back into the league, that you won't let someone who's truly sorry for the crime come back. Alright, I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of comments to the contrary. But whatever, it's all good. Thanks for listening.